We're live. Yes, okay. All right. Hello, friends. Welcome to the stream. We are at Dubai International Airport, and we're about to taxi to runway 12 left, and we're going to go do some weaseling.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1, single ship F-16 taxiing from space 6-2 to runway 12 left. Dubai. Check our brakes. Channel 1's good. Channel 2's good. Back channel 1. Head on a swivel. All right. So we're taxiing out. Welcome. I don't know who just joined. What up, man? From Greece. We're taxiing out to runway 12 left here at Dubai International, and then we're going to go do some weaseling in Iran. Weaseling or suppression of enemy air defenses, and then we are going to attack enemy targets around the base that we take out the air defenses at. Make a right turn here, heading over to 12 left. Raphael, I think you guys in Greece are actually hosting some of our tankers that are being used in this conflict. Yeah, dude, I actually fly BMS a lot as well. So if you look through my channel, you see I have a lot of BMS content. That's actually part of the way I learned the F-16 so well. It's from BMS. But I go back and forth, man. I like BMS a lot, but for live streaming, I just think DCS is better because it looks better, like you literally just said. It looks better, and it gets a lot more people's attention because they look at it and it's just so pretty that they just, they join the stream and they interact and they watch. I actually live streamed the Sortie and Falcon BMS the other night. I did a weasel run. Actually, I didn't just do a weasel run. We had a package. I was the weasel of the package. Well, my flight was the weasel of the package, excuse me. And we bombed Anshan Air Base, which is in North Korea. We launched from Kunsan. Flight of 4 F-16s. Like I said, we were the weasels, and we had a flight of 4 F-15s escorting us, like air-to-air escort, right? And then we also had, I'm gonna make a left up here. We also had a flight of 4 Block 40s, which were the strikers. So we basically cleared the way for the Block 40s, which, to be honest with you, there wasn't much to clear because we had already previously done weasel runs, right? So in BMS, Suda Bay, I'm not even sure what Suda Bay is. In BMS, I'm not sure exactly what you do, but what I do, I always will do weasel runs or seed runs before I send in the package. So I'll frag out one sortie, just myself and my flight. Obviously, I'm a flight lead usually. And then we fly, we weasel, and we go back to base. And if we launched all our harms off, and we were still getting looked at funny. I will usually go out again. We try to do that until we're not getting looked at too hard. Maybe like 1 or 2 radars are looking at us. Then we either go back as a strike package or we weasel for the strike package. Either one. I actually did an entire campaign playthrough, fly-through. It's on my channel. It was the Tiger Spirit campaign. I did the whole campaign on Veteran.
Wind 191 at 2 meters per second.
And I always fly Falcon BMS on Veteran. Not instead of Ace. I don't do Ace because Ace, the AI has like literally impeccable situational awareness, and that's not realistic. But Veteran, it seems like they make normal, or they mimic human decisions the best in Veteran. So Dubai is a little unfamiliar to me, so I might have to pull up the F10 map more often than I usually do, so I apologize. I know people don't like to see the F10 map. I know it's an annoying sight. But yeah, so taxi over to 12 left. We're going to take off. We have the departure program. We need to stay at or below 4,000 until steer point 2. Then steer point 2, we do a quick climb up to 16,000. And then we're going to head towards Iran. Got a base over there to weasel around, and then last I checked, there was a Su-27 over there as well. Clear left, clear right. This should be the threshold. Yes, that's the threshold. Okay. Alright, so...
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bud. Heat on. Gesture controls arm. Correction. Canopy down. Gesture controls arm. Landing lights on. Canopy close and lock. Light off. Radar alt on. Oxygen on. Anti-ice. Auto. Now for the real checklist.
Clear for takeoff.
So...
Clear for takeoff, we're ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.52.
Alright, all flaps norm, manual flap switch enable. Engine comp, pry guard down. Boards are closed, canopy closed and lock, light off. IFF, that's working. IFF link, whatever. External tanks made sure they were feeding at the ramp. Stores config, Cat 3. Mirage enable switches off. EPU, did EPU test at the ramp. Heat's on, gesture controls arm, flight controls, cycle flight controls in a second. Loud and clear, bud. Oil pressure looks good, it's about 25 psi. We'll set our allowed data in a second. Actually, we'll set it right now. 1,000. 10,000. Okay. Cycle flight controls in a second. And we're actually going to run up right here so that we can roll onto the runway.
Yeah, comm check on.
Loud and clear, bud. BMS is indeed something else, maybe you meant to say? Yeah, BMS is something else, bro. Hold on a second. Let me take off, get in the air, and then we'll talk a little more. Alright, so we're good to go. We're running it up. Okay, stack looks good. Actually, I need to... Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1, single ship F-16, departing runway 12 left. Quick climb 16,000. Numbers on final. Burner. No fodder. Start pulling back. They're up. Unload the Alpha. Steer point 2. I'm not going to climb until steer point 2. Stay around 500. A little less. Here we go. By departure, good evening. Gamble 4-1, airborne, single ship F-16 passing 5,000 for 6,000 per climb. 3. A little low, it's alright, I'll finish it. Alright.
Secondary objective achieved.
Raphael, you've never done a campaign before in BMS? Okay, bro, listen, don't do the missions that it produces. You need to frag your own missions. That's honestly, bro. You should watch my campaign playthrough. You'll learn a lot, bro. You'll learn different strategies on how to deal with everything. Really, my strategy is, and this is actually strategy in real life. What the way the military actually, the U.S. military with NATO in general actually does things. Suppress the enemy air defenses. Take out the runways so they can't launch enemy aircraft, right? Obviously, air defenses have to come first because you need to get in order to drop the bombs on the runways. And then worry about the strategic targets. Once they're defenseless, that's it. It's game over. So, basically, anytime, bro, you want to take out an airbase, do a weasel run beforehand. Do as many as you need to until you're only getting looked at by like 1 or 2 radars. Then go back either as the strike package or seed for the strike package or a weasel for the strike package, whatever, with an escort, and then bomb the base. And that's good. Just literally keep doing that all the way up, bro, and you'll get it done. What I meant was like a campaign, a whole campaign, not just starting one. That's what I meant when I asked if you've ever done a campaign before. But yeah, bud, go through it, watch it. I'm sure you'll learn a lot from it. I'm pretty sure I chaptered all of the videos. There might be a few that I didn't chapter, but I chaptered most of them. So even if you don't have the time to sit there and watch everything, no worries, bro. Yeah, I'll see you around. But listen, go watch my playthrough when you get a chance. And like I said, I chaptered most of it. So if you don't have the time to sit through and watch every little detail, I chaptered most of the important parts, so you can just skip ahead. And I explain most of what I'm doing. Sometimes when in the heat of battle, my mind is focused on the battle space and surviving and executing what I need to execute. But I try to explain most of what I'm doing when I'm able to. All right, bro. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. I'll see you around. All right, so we'll switch to our fire control radar here since we're airborne, and we need to find out on attack display. All right, hold on a second, guys. I gotta call. Drift cutout off. Get up to about 270. So now we are en route. We are going over here, this area. There's a bunch of hornets over there already. It's not good. That might mean that we're not going to get much, unfortunately, but hopefully those guys either suck or they just don't accomplish everything. So if this is a flop, then I'm going to go on through the Inferno. This should be alright. Should be able to at least get something. Thing is, because of this conflict going on over there in the Middle East, everybody wants to fly on this map. Or theater, excuse me. I don't know if any of you heard about the 3 Strike Eagles that were lost. So that was actually shot down by a Kuwaiti F-18. And personally, I think it was I don't think it was an accident. I think the guy went rogue. Because there's just like, I don't know. There's too much weird shit surrounding it. The Strike Eagles had no idea that they were even being shot at until the tail, or at least the one video that's circulating. That guy didn't have any idea that he was being shot at until his tail blew off, because if you look, he wasn't even engaged defensive. He wasn't engaged defensive, wasn't in burner. He was just flying along, you know, fat and happy. And then all of a sudden, fucking tail gets blown off and flat spin. So I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I really hope and pray I'm wrong, because that means, if I'm right, that means that Kuwait's military is compromised. So, really hope and pray that I'm wrong here. But the more I think about it, the more I think it couldn't have been an accident. So, I don't know. Let's see. Time will tell. But it doesn't look good. I can say that. I can objectively say that now. Why are there... The SA-6s must be ours. Jammer, let's make sure that shit works. Okay, jammer works. It's good. This is annoying. Alright, anyway. Drop the altitude a little bit. Also, Iran doesn't have a navy anymore. I'm sure many of you saw that. No more navy. Very little air force, because I guess gotta count the drones and missiles. No, I'm sure they have a lot of drones left. Definitely like on TTI through the TTI just stands through the Inferno. It's a different server. I definitely like how much more people use the radios over there. It seems like a lot of people on this server they treat it like it's a video game. They just type in the chat, which is it's fucking stupid. SA-19 here. Gamble 4-1 engaging SA-19 bearing 3506 miles.
I swear to God, I'm about to crash myself into a mount because of my Discord combo.
Oh shit. I bet you'll never make that mistake again.
He was telling my other friend that he wants to crash his 17-year-old sister.
Before you go around thinking bad about me, I'm also 17, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, and he's insane.
Here, Tomcat 67 asking for my friend's sister number, please.
Alright, I turned out, I banked, I peeled out because I wasn't ready. So now I am ready. Gable 4-1 Magnum at the SA-19.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'll show you guys this one. Is that mine? No, it can't be. It cannot be mine. We'll just look. I think we hit that one. Okay. I had to have hit it because it just went green. And one. Which guess we got 7 grand. Gamble 4-1 engaging SA-19 bearing 220, 4 miles. Magnum.
Caution. Caution.
AAA fire. You know what? Strafe and run.
Altitude. Altitude. Cap flare.
All right. We're dropping gas.
Cap flare.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Hit him. Some island. For those of you who want to sit there and talk shit saying that this isn't realistic, yes, it is. Most of the Vipers nowadays have the moving map as a third MFD. So while this exact one might not have it, so all right, now in this one, because it doesn't have the third MFD, it's the moving map, right? Now because this doesn't have it, whenever I look at that, that's like the equivalent of me looking at my iPad. So, either way. I don't even know if that runway's long enough for us. Banderlay. I think we were hit by something.
Altitude. Altitude.
Banderlay approach, Gamble 4-1, single ship F-16. I'm about 10 miles to the east. Inbound for runway 26, it's going to be an overhead. Banderlay traffic, Gamble 4-1, initial Banderlay. Initial runway 26. A little low. A little low and a little slow. Sorry, guys. Sorry, master arm off. Banderlay traffic, Gamble 4-1, and the brake left. Banderlay traffic, Gamble 4-1, turning final, runway 26, Banderlay. Right here, it's all right. Fast too. It's fine though. It is fine. We're on even, as you guys can see. It's our fuel situation here. I had to have got hit by something because we should not have dropped the fuel like that.
Flow Magnum 309-237.
Yep, the thing wanted to go to the right. Full differential braking. If I didn't let the nose down when I did, it would have...
Flow Magnum SA 309-241.
Alright, so some gas. Honestly, I'm gonna have to request some fixing here too.
chucks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Oh, these guys have this all handled. Damn, there's so many people here that this shit is just like... Things getting handled quickly. Oh, watch these guys get cooked. Let's see. This guy might not. Let's see here. Maybe not. Tech combine? What the fuck is this? Damn, there's like not enough. This is crazy. There's literally not enough shit. I have a feeling we're going to go over there and there's going to be nothing there. Wow, there's 19 people in this thing. That's crazy. Only 3 people in TTI. Alright, we're just going to go over there. Fuck it. Let's see over there and go over there and see what's up.
Chief, place the wheel chucks.
Oh,
Copy.
I'm already chopped those.
Wheel chocks are now in place.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
repair.
Unable to comply.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
Dude, my engine should be off. Maybe I have to wait until it like completely stops spinning. Let's try it again now.
Request repair.
Copy.
Okay, there we go. Alright, wait 120 seconds for repair. That's perfect, because I gotta go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Hey, what are you doing?
Guy asked me what I'm doing. Bro, you said repair just started.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you talking about, bro? Oh, okay. Why he asked me what I'm doing? I'm sitting here, bro. What the fuck you mean? Sitting here waiting for you, bro. Sitting here waiting for you to finish your repair. Alright.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Well, this nose gear was sunk into the ground. I don't know. Alright, so we're getting gas. They're filling us up. Once they fill us up, they're going to rearm us. This guy over here in his Hornet's doing the same shit. They're definitely filling us up. I feel like should have been done by now. I'm gonna start up. If we catch fire, we know why.
Refueling complete.
Oh. They were filling us up.
Rearming complete.
Mobile flow single Hornet, large 3 mile initial for the overhead.
Forgot to cage that. That. How's this place called again? Banderlay. Is there anything left over here? Alright, well, whatever. We're going over there anyway. If there's nothing left, then we're just going to go back to base, and then I'm going to go to the fucking gym. And then when I get home, I'm going to jump on through the Inferno, and we'll fuck some shit up on there. Anyway. Runway is this? This is runway 8. Oh, wait a minute. The chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Banderlay traffic, Gamble 4-1, single ship F-16, departing runway 8, quick climb to 12,000. Banderlay. final. Zero, 0, run it up. Stack looks good. Brakes out. Mill. Burner. Rotate.
Altitude.
Gear.
Altitude.
Pull a 400 this time, so we're not going as high. Banderlay departure, Gamble 4-1, signature F-16, airborne passing 4,000 for 1-2,000, quick climb. Alright. 1-2 out of burner. It's nothing like, yeah, it's nothing left over there. See if there's anything left over here. Can't tell if it's stuttering or not. It shouldn't be. Should not be stuttering. But I don't really know. You guys tell me in the chat if the stream is like shitty and like it's stuttering. Because I can't really tell from watching the screen on OBS. It looks fine, but then again my other streams look fine, and then I watched them back and it was stutter, so that's not good.
Sweet low pass on the F-15.
We don't need to trim. Alright. F-15 up here. So wait a minute, hold on. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. Really? Ah, that's bullshit. Yeah, that's the SC6. Let's look at ours. It's ours. All right, cool. Time is through the Inferno reset. Three hours, 47 minutes. All right. I'd actually be shocked if there's anything left up here. Well, excuse me, left up here. But let's go find out. So man, Iran has a lot of fucking sand. Holy shit. I think they need some more sand. What do you guys think?
Secondary objective achieved.
Let's see if there's anything left over there. I don't know. We're gonna find out. You know what? I know I talk shit about hand flying the jet because I genuinely enjoy it. It feels great. You know what? I should get affiliate links for this shit because I always talk about my equipment and how great it feels and is, but I ain't getting paid to talk about it. So I think that has to change. Alright. Flip the autopilot on. And fly up. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go make my pre-workout. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Steer point 10. Actually, autopilot.
Secondary objective achieved.
I meant to do altitude hold and I hit attitude hold by accident on the autopilot. better. So we're gonna go weasel over here. Like I said before. And then honestly, there may not even be anything left to weasel, but we're just gonna go see. We are going to go see. We're about 130 miles out from the target now. Burn a little more gas, go faster. Sorry guys, I should have grabbed my pre-workout real quick. I'm drinking. My pre-workout, not alcohol. I don't drink like that. Drinking is, it's alright in moderation, but in general, it's a degenerate move. Pre-workout has been drunken. You know what? I definitely think this server, with these servers, we're on a FOIA server. I think FOIA is more reliable. Hold on, I got a cough. I think FOIA is more reliable as a server set than through the Inferno, but I don't know, every server has its quirks. It's not good. Oh no, that's... Yeah, there's not gonna be anything left. So I thought that was an enemy Tomcat, but it's a friendly Tomcat. Alright, so I guess we're just here helping out. Showing some support, I guess. 115 miles. Oh, it's a MiG-29. Alright, I'll turn into that Mirage. So in real life, we would have an AWACS telling us that there's a hostile aircraft here. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to turn back in. The Mirage is cold. Might see some nice action overall. After all, excuse me. Somebody else is probably going to deal with that Mirage. I don't know. I have a feeling. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. See if we can even see him. Can't see that Mirage yet. Does he even still exist? Yeah, he does. Oh, it's a MiG-29G. Alright, so we're going to get some cap action, it seems. One of these guys is going to get him. Probably. I don't know, let's see. Enemy aircraft count as enemy air defenses, so... a little unconventional weaseling, but I guess technically can do it. Honestly, I wish the TTI servers were more reliable. So I do think I like them better than this. Especially the serial one. It's like, it's great, but it's just so fucking unreliable. Randomly crashes. I don't know if anyone watching now is watching the other day when I was on their server. An SA-5 fired at me, and because the server was in the process of crashing, I never got an alert, right? I visually saw the SA-5, went cold on it. It hit me anyway, or I got an alert like in the last second, right? So it was way delayed, and then when I tried to respawn, the server just froze. So I haven't been on through the Inferno since. Because I went to the true slot screen. And it just, I don't know. The server just froze right there. That was it. Like I said, I haven't been back on any of their servers since, because that just really annoyed me. For some reason, it seems like there's an issue on that server on the true slot screen. It gets really slow, and it's consistently crashed there for me, like countless times. Literally, and all of the servers, not just like one of them, like all of them. It's happened on the Syria one, it's happened on the Caucasus one, it's happened on the Persian Gulf one. I'll be in the true slot screen, and all of a sudden it'll just start moving really slow, and it just drops me. So, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing left over there. This guy's gonna get cooked by that Mirage. That sucks. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Mirage got... Oh, he missed the Mirage. Yeah, he got cooked. That sucks, bro. Alright, so we're gonna take the Mirage, and we're gonna take the MiG. Track wall scan. Let's find this motherfucker. So, like I said, again, in real life, we get vector onto this guy by Natus. Same thing with the other guy. $45 miles. It's right there. Gamble 4-1, engaging Mirage, bearing 300, 41 miles, Angels 20, Angels 22. So MiG-29 behind him. Gamble 4-1, Fox 3 long at the Mirage. Gamble 4-1, Pitbull.
Jack Blair.
I need to get altitude now. I don't know how we missed that Mirage. I need to get altitude and then turn back into him. Oh, we did hit the Mirage. Okay. I'm gonna let my boy here at 330 engage that MiG-29, because if we turn into him, he's gonna be able to get a shot off at us first. Oh, I think he got him. Yeah, he got him. Alright. Tomcat got him. So we got the Mirage, the Tomcat got the MiG. Oh, so we had a little action. Hornet over there, and I don't have the gas to deal with him. Maybe I do. He's high. Let's get some altitude. Try and deal with that Hornet real quick. Alright, no, I'm gonna have to chase him because he's going cold. I definitely don't have the gas for that. Definitely don't have the gas for that. No way. Yeah. Maintenance is going to be pissed that I forgot to cage the standby attitude indicator before I shut the engine off before. But oh well. That's their fucking problem. Alright. So we're on our way back to base. I'm gonna go lift some fucking weights. And then, oh damn, they got two Tomcats over there too. Not good. Going back to Dubai. Back to Dubai and do an overhead. So we're gonna have to break. Alright, we're breaking left. Good shit. Good shit. Oh, whoops. Alright. a ways to go here. Turn off the master arm. What I also like about TTI, they don't use NATO aircraft as Red Air. It's another good thing about TTI. Alright, 240 miles from base. About. So it wasn't too boring. Shot down a Mirage. But we didn't get to Weasel, unfortunately. Actually, turn the autopilot on because I gotta do something real quick. I'm not stepping away, I'm gonna be looking down at my EFB for a little, so. Altitude, heading. Alright. Cool. Cool. Anytime you guys see me looking down, I'm likely looking at my phone, which is also doubles as my EFB or electronic flight bag. So I'm not just texting while flying, I'm not just being a dipshit. Man. Gas we got, no problem. About 120 miles off the approach. Oh. I bet you those Strike Eagle pilots turned off their RWR on the way home. That's why they didn't realize that dickhead in the Hornet shot at them. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Because they definitely didn't see it coming. Oh, what the fuck?
Attack flare. Attack flare. Attack flare.
What the fuck just launched at me? Was DCS simulating the the friendly fire too? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it was that ship. Probably. Let's get away from that fucking thing. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's either that ship or DCS is emulating or implementing the friendly fire incidents. Alright, so he's trying to look at me again. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's that fucking ship. You know what? I'm gonna stay low. until I'm far from him, so that if he fires at me, I can fucking see it. He tries to fire at me again. This fucking schmuck is... Oh, wait a minute. We got magnums. I forgot. I was just going to say, the schmuck is lucky that I don't have any magnums left, but I have magnums left. So... bad move, fella. Gamble 4-1, engaging missile cruiser bearing 080, 11 miles. Engaging guided missile destroyer, correction. Gamble 4-1 Magnum.
Altitude.
Gamble 4-1 Magnum again.
Cat flare. Caution. Caution.
Guess we got not much.
Low. Cat flare. Pull up. Out.
May have to divert. Maybe it shot the harm down. Yeah, it had to. They had to have. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They shot the harm down. Alright. I think we hit the other one, though. I should have got closer before firing that harm. That's what that means. Alright, so back up to altitude. Continue our ride home. We're fine with the gas. That was unexpected. It's alright. Cat 1. Maybe we had to have hit that other fucking cruiser because it's not there anymore. I don't think there was anybody else in the neighborhood that could have hit it. Maybe my harm was just too slow because it was going like 600 knots and it just blew up. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Not 100% sure there.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yeah, shut up. Piss. Gotta hold it now. So that's the ILS for runway 12 left. Programmed it. Obviously, we don't need the ILS because it's nice out, but just programmed it anyway. We're probably gonna do an overhead. We'll see why we can't. Trim a little. We uneven? Yeah, we're uneven. Little. Alright, so we actually got some decent action. We got one air-to-air kill, that Mirage, and then I'm pretty sure we hit that, at least hit the radar on the guided missile cruiser. So, didn't do too bad. I gotta piss really bad. I'm trying to think of what I would do in real life. Would I piss in the bottle, or would I just start descending and wait? I think I'd piss in the bottle, but a little late for that. Whatever. Holding it till we're on the ground. Dubai approach, Gamble 4-1, single ship F-16. I'm inbound for the overhead on runway 12 left. I'm about 17 miles to the south. Correction, 17 miles to the north. Alright, so we're going to do an overhead here. Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1, single ship F-16, initial runway 12 left, Dubai. I gotta piss so bad, holy shit. Too late now. A little low and a little slow, but it's alright. My legs are shaking because I have to piss so bad. Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1 in the brake left, go Dubai. Almost said goodbye. Three zero. Right. Gear. Trim out to the left. Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1, turning final, runway 12 left, Dubai. Three green, lights on. All right. Holy shit. Come down. Left rudder. Differential braking.
Taxi to parking area.
Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1, left turn on taxiway November 6, clear of runway 12 left. Okay. Dubai traffic, Gamble 4-1, taxiing to parking. That was stupid. All right, taxi in, clear right, go back where we were. All right.
Place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Alright, securing throttle. Alright. Good enough. Alright. Let's get out. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'll be back in a few hours. I'm gonna go piss and go to the gym.